Hello and welcome back to the Making a Husband podcast with me, stand-up comedian, actor, fragrance influencer, and all-round good egg, Tez Ilyas. And with me this week, as we've hit 10,000 followers on TikTok, whoop whoop, is
Tez's wife, Shy Ilyas, who is a civilian and works 9 to 5.
10,000 followers on TikTok.
I know, but you said 10,000 followers would go on Instagram, and that's kind of staggered a little bit.
Yeah, guys, share.
Yeah.
We've noticed a thing when it's like a dilemma, when it's like a juicy, sexy dilemma.
Yeah.
You guys are all over it, yeah. Yeah. But when we just put up normal posts like we're like bantering or whatever, yeah, then you guys don't engage with it as much, and maybe you're not into it. That's fine. But like, there's a gap in the market for comedy in the Asian space. Like every Asian podcast, you don't notice this, or every podcast fronted by Asians, because we're not only for Asians, we're for everyone. But every podcast fronted by Asians or Muslims is always so serious. And of course, there's a
We
space,
are not serious.
Of course, there's a space for that. There's a space for proper therapy and a space for proper advice and a space for, you know, money advice and hustle CEO and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, but like white people fronted and black people fronted podcasts, like, are huge in the comedy space. Like, there's not a lot of Asians in the comedy space, so we need you guys to engage because we know you guys love humor. You guys have a really good sense of humor. So like, I think in your minds, podcasts are meant to be serious. And I promise you, most podcasts aren't. It's just in our space, they happen to be. So I think we need to just help us get the word out that like podcasts don't need to be serious, innit? And just engage with it a bit more. And then hopefully it'll grow a bit more. And then we can give you more things.
Yeah.
Like that live show we've been teasing quite a lot. But right, Shy, it's you, love.
It's our favourite time of the podcast where we talk about what Tez has done to annoy me this week.
Nothing. I think all round I've been a top lad and also a good egg.
I like your top.
Thank you very
It's
much.
nice.
My wife got me this.
Is
Yeah,
that?
my wife's a good lad.
Just a good lad.
What
do you think, Tez?
Yeah, I'm thinking in it, and I'm trying to think that what have I done this week. And obviously, there's little things that you make mountains out of molehills. We know that. We know that about this podcast. And there's little things you kind of, you know, misinterpret it or whatever. We know that about your character. So I can't think of anything that I've done.
Wow.
I can't think. I'm saying. I'm trying to think. Like,
Also, is there a reason why, this isn't my thingy, but is there a reason why you left the bin out yesterday? You took my car out, innit?
yeah,
So is there a reason why you didn't bring the bin back in?
didn't see it.
I did it just now.
Thanks.
Right.
Didn't see it.
So, what was I doing before I left?
Makeup.
No. What was I cleaning, Tez?
The mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The mirror. Yeah.
Tell the people listening and watching what you said to me when I said to you, do you not notice the mirror dirty?
No,
What was your reason?
I don't see it.
No.
The mirror's on her side of the bed.
All
So
the
she
mirrors,
gets up-
Tez.
so she
Even
gets
in the
up-
bathroom.
So she gets up every day and it's like,
Tez?
whereas I'm like, yeah,
But
cool.
Even the bathroom.
Yeah.
No, what he said to me was, oh no, I don't notice the mirrors because I just thought it's me, I'm dirty.
That bit was obviously a joke, innit? But you know what? A lot of the time, especially when in the bathroom, I'm in there without my contacts on. So I can't see.
Do you know what I did? I was being quite helpful this week. I wrote him a list. And on the list, I covered the bit where he said he can't see. I said, put your glasses on. Put your glasses on and then you'll see.
What I did notice today, though, that the screen in the shower, that needs a good clean.
Oh, it does it?
Yeah. But then I thought to myself,
The whole shower needs a good clean.
I don't know about that, but probably. But what I thought was the screen of the thing. But I thought it gets wet. So when are you meant to clean it? Because after a shower, it's all wet, innit?
This man doesn't actually realise that I've been cleaning it all this time.
I'm asking you a question. When are you meant to clean it?
I usually clean it like probably in the evening, once around any time. If I see it dirty in my head, I'm like, right, when I come back tonight, when I finish the stuff, I'll do it. I'll spray it and then I'll swipe.
Right. You log it for a different time.
For tonight.
Right.
If I'm like in a rush, which
Because
I
I was
usually
like,
am.
oh, the shower hose, that's not working.
But I've left that thing in there as well.
Yeah,
though.
I know, but obviously
But did you not use it?
if I'm showering,
Yeah.
I'm not using it, am I? Because everything's wet.
Yeah, but you can still swipe it down.
Nah. What? Can you? I thought you couldn't use that stuff while it's wet. I thought you wait for it to be dry. No one told me. No one showed me these things. You know what? Like,
The reason why I haven't cleaned the bathroom this week is because I've had a bad back. I've pulled a muscle or something in my back, so I haven't been able to do a lot of the stuff that I
yeah,
usually
it's
do.
been hard on her.
And he's noticed,
I've helped a lot though. Like I've rubbed lotion on your back,
right?
hot and cold.
Right.
That's the full list that I've done.
I just
No,
can't.
I've cleaned the bunny room every day.
No, you didn't do it yesterday. I did
I
it.
literally did the potty yesterday.
I
So
did-
that's a
We've
big,
both done the potty there.
filthy fat lie.
We've both done it.
I did the
there.
potty yesterday.
I did the day before then.
Nah,
You've
you
done it
never.
too quickly.
No.
Oh, I did the other one.
Yeah, you did that little one, that whatever, that some new. I did a new thing into the bunny room that they don't deserve.
Why can you not do the mirrors? The problem
Yeah,
with the mirrors.
Look, I have done them.
You know what this man will do, and I promise you, there are other wives out there that can really relate to this. He'll brush his teeth with the electric toothbrush, and there'll be splatters. And I swear to God, this man won't notice it.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm the one that's cleaning and doing everything. And just before we left for the podcast now, I got the spray and I got the mirror and I cleaned all the mirrors. And I was like, I'm just going to do it because he's not going to do it.
I'm not CSI trained like you.
It's not CSI trained Tez. It's just cleaning.
You know what it is? You know, like,
God, here we go.
the trope is in there in movies and TV and film and stories that are like, oh, that guy didn't grow up with a father figure, so he doesn't know how to do certain
Dad's listening
things.
to this, by the way.
Wait. This is not about the father figures. He didn't grow up with a father figure, did he? Like, he didn't grow up with, like, so that's why he doesn't know how to do DIY, or he doesn't know how to ride a bike, or he doesn't. My dad did teach me to ride a bike. Big up, Dad. Umrah Mubarak, by the way. So certain things in it that like people are like, oh, because he didn't grow up with a dad, he can't do certain things in it. So I'm saying, like, in our households, rightly or wrongly, in our households growing up, typically the cleaning duties fell to our mothers. Typically, rightly or wrongly, typically that's what happened, right? I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying typically. I'm giving the reality of the situation. I'm not making a judgment. I've qualified that enough. Now, the reality is that the cleaning fell upon our mothers. Now, our mothers didn't teach us how to clean. They taught our sisters how to clean, rightly or wrongly, but didn't teach their sons how to clean. So now we've grown up going, oh, what do I use on that? How do I do that? Oh, can you not do that when you do that? But
How come your brothers can clean?
Oh, they can't. No, they can't.
Dave said he learnt when he was at uni.
No, all right. Maybe he learned at uni. Innit? I didn't have to.
What
learn
did you do at uni?
We had cleaners. Our halls had cleaners. They did.
You didn't just live out for uni, darling. You lived out before or after as well.
Maybe I lived in a den of muck. I can't remember. It was 20 years ago. Maybe it was just
What
mucky.
20? What are you talking about 20 years ago?
When I was at uni,
when
it
you're
was 20.
working, I'm
When I was-
working in London.
Oh yeah, that was mucky. That was a mucky place.
What have you learned?
That was a mucky puppy, that place.
What have you learned?
I need to like go on a CSI course with my mum.
Just put your glasses on and have a look around.
I think.
Now you've noticed the screen. You better clean the screen in the shower, by the way.
Sure. I think there's a gap in the market for a mum out there, like a desi mum, to create a TikTok series of how to clean, like cleaning 101, where it's like, this is how you clean the stove. This is how you do washing up. This is how you put the laundry. I know how to do laundry, but I'm saying cleaning 101. This is how you put the laundry on. This is how you scrub if there's food on the countertop.
The thing is, there
This
probably
how
is,
you clean
darling.
it.
There probably is.
No, I'm saying, but it needs to be like in a fun way, cleaning 101, so then everyone can tag their sons and their brothers and their husbands and be like, oh, watch this 10-step series, and then you'll know when you go in the shower, you got to do this, and then you got to do that, and then you got to do that, and then like a 3-part series of how to clean a bathroom, a 3-part series how to clean a kitchen, a 3-part series of how to clean shelves and all that, and dusting and all that. Like, just, you know. Like, I think there's a gap in the market there for content creators, like a mum content creator.
Beth?
Yeah. So that's what I've learned.
Ramkar. Right.
You could do it.
No. Right, guys, moving on, because that was just diabolical what we just had. We are going to
I think I've given someone a good idea there.
we are going to talk about our next favourite part of the podcast, which is the animal fact of the week.
Yeah, everyone's favourite part of the podcast. Definitely mine, because I love a quiz and I'm very
You know,
competitive.
Naz keeps saying stuff about my podcast, this bit.
That's why we don't like
She's
Naz.
like, Naz is like, I know which part you can take out.
That's why we don't like Naz.
What are you talking about? You love Naz.
That's a love's a very strong word.
Right. Okay. I'm going to talk about moles. Animal moles.
Oh right,
Little
not
cute
not
one.
not that
No, no,
not
no.
that lad there.
Okay. What is a group of moles technically called, when they hang out? Is it a rumble, B, a labour, C, a snoot, or D,
Snooted
a
moles.
chaos?
Chaos of moles. Please repeat the question. Not the whole question, just the answers. The possible
A
answers.
rumble,
Rumble,
a labour,
labour.
a snoot, or a chaos?
I'm gonna go a labour of moles.
Yeah.
Is it? 'Cause I feel like I'd heard that before. It's just maybe there's something in the back of my brain. A
Okay.
labour of moles. Okay, cool.
A
Good.
mole, is this true or false?
Mm.
A mole's velvety fur allows it to run both front and backwards through tunnels without getting stuck.
True.
They're like underground ninjas.
Moles are just top lads. And as we know from Avatar The Last Airbender, moles were the first earthbenders. And that's who taught humans how to earthbend. So there's another fact for your little fact sheet there.
Okay. This is true or false, and there's a answer to it as well. If you can get the answer, it's a bonus, yeah?
Oh, wow.
Moles can dig tunnels extremely fast.
Mm.
How many feet can they dig up to in an hour?
In what ways was that a true or false question?
Oh, yeah, sorry. That was meant to be two questions. So can moles dig up tunnels very
Yes.
far? Yeah, okay.
Yes, they can.
Okay, do you know how fast they can dig up to?
What is it? Meters per second? Miles? Feet per second?
An hour.
Or feet an hour?
Yeah.
Oh, God. How many feet can a mole on average dig an hour? Go on, I'll go 200 feet.
15 feet.
15 feet?
Yeah.
No, it's not that fast. No, wait. That's not that fast.
They can dig up to 15 feet in an hour.
All right, I mean, maybe digging
That's
that
still
is
quite
quite
far.
fast. Yeah, digging that is quite fast.
Okay.
Yeah, no, digging
the
that is
last
fast.
one
No, I take it back. That is fast.
is how do moles prefer to live? A, in groups, B, alone, C, in large colonies, or D, with a partner for life?
Partner for life is beavers. That I do know. So I feel like that's thrown me slightly. What were the other ones?
Groups, alone, large colonies, and that's it.
What does large colonies mean?
Like basically.
Or like the whole community together
Yeah.
at once, like ants? Nah, it won't be. No, that's ants. It's going to be alone or large groups. Go on, I'll go family groups.
Alone.
Alone?
Yeah.
Moles?
Yeah. I know. It's cute, isn't it?
Oh, little
Well done.
lads.
You've been molded out. You've been molded.
You've been molded, guys. You've been molded.
You've been molded.
You know what? That's growing on me. This whatever thing you do at the end.
Yeah.
It's all right. Last week, I was listening back to the podcast, and I got all of the chimpanzee questions correct.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think they're going to be easier. I need to make them harder.
My favorite part of last week's was though when we were like, "Did you know that the DNA between humans and chimpanzees is 98% similar?" And I said, "Yeah, we've all met your family." That honestly, even though I'd said it and I knew I'd said it, I laughed out loud when I heard it. I was like, "Wow, this is funny stuff. This is good stuff. This."
Go on.
Is it me?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Am I the asshole?
Yes, you are. He is an asshole.
I think you're gonna enjoy this one. Okay, here we go. Am I the a-hole
Yep.
for refusing to pay to have my friend's house cleaned?
Right. What's the situation
Yeah,
there?
you gotta say yes or no off the title.
I mean, no, because why is he paying for his friend's house to be clean? Unless he's made a mess, then yeah.
Fair enough. I had to quickly come down to the city where I grew up due to the death of a close family member. It was a pretty spur off the moment occurrence and I had to drop things rather quickly. I informed one of my friends and they offered to put me up for a few days. I said that would be great, but told them I'd have my dogs with me, so totally understand if they wouldn't be able to. The friend said it would be fine and they were more than happy to host me. For context, my dogs are not badly trained by any standard, but they are both large breed dogs. So of course can be a bit much for many non-dog owners. I am aware of this and that's why I don't usually bring them to people's houses. I made the 5-hour drive down and my friend came out to greet me. When unpacking the car, I let the dogs out and immediately they went off to toilet since it was a long trip. The Labrador went into the bushes to pee, but the GSD, Great
It's
Sabot,
shepherd, maybe
German,
German
yeah,
shepherd.
German Shepherd,
Yeah.
whatever, began to pee in the middle of the front porch. Don't ask me why, but she much prefers peeing on hard surfaces. And my friend immediately freaked out. I was a bit confused and apologized, but it's outside, so I didn't get why she's so freaked out. The dogs were fine the entire stay. They are non-eventful inside. They let me know when they need out, and I clean up the poo straight away. I keep them under good supervision. At the end of the trip, my friend sent me a text saying, "Hey, as you know, the house is quite messy because of the dogs, and I'm going to hire a cleaner. Would you mind paying me for that?" I was a bit taken aback. The dogs had zero accidents inside, didn't break anything. I asked what she meant, and she explained that there was dog hair everywhere.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, they are shedding dogs. I know that. If she'd asked me to vacuum up after them, I would have. But she didn't. I also don't think a deep clean would be necessary. A quick vacuum of the carpets, couch, bed, etc. would be more than enough to remove any trace. I don't know what to do. I didn't ask to stay with her. She offered. I told her about my dogs, and she was fine with that. Is she the a-hole?
I mean, I think that I would have paid for it to salvage the friendship because you wouldn't have paid for any accommodation or anything, right?
Yeah, she obviously didn't charge you rent or anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So I think because I'm a pet owner, I don't want my pets to be an inconvenience to anyone. So I think, and also, like, maybe I think this depends by person to person. So maybe I probably would be like, yeah, that's fine, I'll pay for it.
I also find it unfathomable that she didn't hoover up before she left.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
know
Yeah.
that you've got shedding dogs,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
if your friend has kindly offered,
Yeah.
even if you went to your mum's
You have
house,
to clean it. Yeah.
if you went to your mum's house, your siblings' houses, wherever, yeah, and you've got these dogs that are shedding, yeah, they were, let's just take a word for it, and they well behaved otherwise, right? Fine, good, all good, right? But they are shedding dogs, therefore they do leave dog hairs. Could be a cat as whatever, right? They leave hairs everywhere, right? I don't understand why you're not cleaning up after yourself.
Yeah, I mean, the bunnies shed. So if I left the bunnies in someone's house
Yeah.
and I was there, I'd be hoovering up after me because I know that the bunnies shed. So I don't think that. I think the friend is an a-hole in that. I don't
Yeah,
think.
the one writing in, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also more to the point. So this is similar like if you've got kids and you take them over to stay somewhere, be it at your parents' house, be it at your siblings' houses, be it at your in-laws, wherever, your cousins, wherever, right? Hotels are obviously different. But if you're going somewhere to stay
Yeah, you need to clean up
with
after.
either pets or kids, or even just you and your partner, right? I think you should make an effort to clean up after yourself.
Yeah.
Because like when we go to stay with Kaz lot, like we wouldn't have left that room a mess.
No,
in
we're quite
Dubai.
conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even when we stay at my sister's, we're quite conscious of cleaning.
But I think it's one thing. I think it's one thing. Like if you've got someone, I think if you've got someone staying over, obviously you don't expect them to do the laundry or anything like that, right? You're gonna clean the sheets out. That's for you to do because you've offered them to stay or whatever, right? You're gonna clean the sheets out and stuff like that. Fine, that's fine, right? But they've got kids who've made a mess everywhere, or they've got pets who've made a mess. Surely, in your mind, you got to be like, I've got to clean that up before I leave.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's
So I think that person writing in is an a-hole.
yeah.
That's quite easy. Why did you think I'd enjoy that?
Yeah, because it's good, isn't it? It's good fun.
It's pets.
No,
Oh,
it's good fun.
oh yeah.
It's good fun. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, it's me again.
It is.
With a question for you. Hang on, let me find it. Here we go. Would you rather be 11 feet tall
Right.
or 9 inches tall?
Oh, I was talking to you about this when we watched Gen Z. Do you remember that little girl? And I
Yeah,
said, oh, I
yeah,
don't want
yeah.
to be this small.
Gen V.
Gen V.
Yeah. So would you rather be 11 feet tall? Bear in mind, like, that's freakishly tall.
Yeah.
Like, that's
What's 9 inches?
so big. It's big.
Tez!
It's unimaginably big. It's too big.
Show me.
It's probably about that. It's probably about.
I want to be this small.
It's probably about that.
So then
I would
you
say
just- I
it's
wanna
probably
be-
there or thereabouts.
I want to be this small. Imagine me this small.
Yeah, it's probably there or thereabouts. That is quite cute.
Then you just keep me in your pocket.
No, just on my shoulder, innit?
Yeah, I'd just be sitting on.
We did a podcast like we share the same mic.
Yeah. I'm gonna go this size.
Yeah, 11 feet is too tall, innit?
But then it would take me. How would I get to places though? I'd have to rely on people to take me to
No,
places.
just walk in, run, walk.
But my steps are like.
So you could be getting a lot of steps. 10,000 steps for you. You'd be other side of the room.
What would you do?
I think if it was like, if I grew normal, if my proportions were the same, so you see tall people and they look weirdly gangly and stuff. If it was like that, then I'd go small, I think. But if I was this normal, I think if you normal proportion,
Yeah.
but you see 11 foot, but then
Yeah.
everything else grows normally proportionally, then I think I'd go 11 foot tall.
But then I'd be small though.
Yeah, you just fit in my house. I'm just pick you up everywhere. Can't we go into the shops?
Oh my god, that was.
I'll have to get you a little seat. I'll have to get you a little seat here.
You'd have to
Nah,
make
it
me a
wouldn't.
little. You'd have to
I
make me a
think-
little house.
I think we have to talk practically as well.
You have to me.
I think we have to talk practically. I don't think it'd work. I think practically speaking.
You'd have to get me a little house.
Not for the younger audience. Practically speaking, I don't think it'd work. Practically.
You'd have to give me a little house.
Yeah, I mean that's easy. Just get you a
No,
Salvanian
doll's
family.
house.
Just get you a Salvanian family house,
Yeah.
innit?
I'd be loving it. No mess, nothing. Can you imagine?
Oh, you can ride the rabbits. You can ride the rabbits like horses. Go, Simba. Bud, poor Bud. No, Bud. It's that way.
I wonder if they'd recognise
You
me.
could be Ratatouille. You know, sat in my hat and just controlling me like that. I think that could be a lot of
Let
fun.
us know in the comments what you would be, because that's funny.
11 foot is... That's
Yeah.
a lot, innit?
That's a bit too much. We could be like the 11
9
foot
inches.
couple.
You know 9 inches, you'd be Hezbollah to Hezbollah. Hezbollah would look at you like we look at Hezbollah. He'd be like, ah.
Do you remember Mike Tyson picked him up and then squeezed him like that?
Mike Tyson thought he was a child. Hezbollah's like 25 years old.
Yeah,
He's a good
yeah.
lad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Shai, back to you.
Yes, it is, guys. Now, guys, truly, jokes aside, this is your favourite part of the podcast.
You guys love this.
Yeah.
Bit of salaciousness.
This is part of the podcast is where we discuss a dilemma or a Reddit story that we have come across. And it is agony aunt and unhelpful uncle, because let's be honest, when is he ever truly helpful?
You know what? I was listening back to last week. I was incredibly helpful, I thought.
Okay.
This
This one is a dilemma by a listener of ours.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about your reaction because it's a serious thing.
Yeah.
Right. It says, hi, please post anonymously, which we will. This person in question, 25 years old. They're from down south. So my issue is my mother-in-law is jealous of me having an attachment with my 3 children. They are all under the age of 5. She will try her best to keep them away from me at home, often running into a different room whenever I enter or whispering in my children's ear saying, say bye to mama. Also, from one of my children, I have heard him say, I hate mama, I want my grandma. I am very sure my mother-in-law has taught him to say this because my son only repeats phrases. I have told my husband, but he doesn't seem to believe me. I have seen the look on my mother-in-law's face whenever my children give me any sign of affection. Please, could you advise? She lives with her mother-in-law. She lives with her mother-in-law as well.
Does she have any sister or brother-in-laws? Like, is this guy an only child? We need that information because I think
And
I think that's quite important.
Isolated that, apart from brother and sister-in-laws and stuff, that's messed up. I'm sorry.
Nah, she's
That's so messed up.
that is so bantery.
That is so bad.
That's
Imagine
so.
we have a child and mum's
funny.
turning that child against me, and then mum's like, oh,
I'll be doing it. Don't worry about that.
but Tez, this is
You
it.
don't have to worry about the mother.
You know what worries me is she's in her mid-20s.
Nah, that's too funny.
She's quite young as well.
So the grandma's probably quite young as well.
Yeah.
The grandma's probably not going to be more than 55.
Why does she want her kids for? Why is the grandma playing mum?
Grandmas, that's so
Why is she
weird.
playing mummy
No, it's
for?
fine. It's fine being attached to your grandkids. That I don't have an issue with. Being super attached and super loving towards your grandkids and wanting to be around them a lot. Yeah, that bit fine. That's okay because I think grandmas love their grandkids. That's fine. Yeah, But the rest
too
of
much.
it is a bit much.
Okay,
Like trying to turn them
Yeah.
against the mum.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not surprised the husband doesn't believe her
Because it's outrageous.
Who
Yeah.
would? Would
yeah.
you believe that about your mum?
No.
Would I believe that about no one would want to believe that about
Listen,
their
if I
mum.
came to you and I said to you, look,
I'd be
mum,
like, shut the fuck up.
no, I said to you, but it's a serious thing.
Nah, I'd be like, nah.
If this is, we have to help this woman.
I know,
ask.
but no, I'm explaining that it's hard because no one would want to believe. We said that last time about the dad thing. No one wants to believe that about their parent.
Yeah.
No one wants to believe that their mum is saying to her grandkids, hate mum, hate your mama. No one wants to believe that mum would do that.
That's so messed up.
You wouldn't want to believe that about your mum. I wouldn't want to believe that about my mum.
No, I wouldn't.
So obviously this guy's going.
I
nah.
would probably say to my husband that, listen, I don't care if you believe me or not, but if this is continuing like this, we need to move out.
Yeah, it's too much in it. I don't even know what to advise.
It's bad, isn't it?
It's really bad.
It's bad. I was shocked. I've never ever. We've never had a dilemma like this
That's
before.
too much. That grandma needs her own kid. Grandma needs more kids.
This
She's
is-
probably aged out.
Grandma needs kind of therapy or something.
Grandma needs to calm down.
Yeah.
Grandma needs to calm her tits.
No, but seriously, she's going to listen to this. What can we say?
Okay, you go on. You go. Let me think about it. Go on.
I've been thinking about it since she sent it.
Go on. So then, what have you thought then?
I just thought I'd lose my head there. I'd be pulling punches, mate. I'd be like,
No, pulling punches means you don't punch.
oh.
You'll be throwing punches.
Throwing
is what
punches.
You, mean. You can't thrust. You can't be throwing punches at your mother-in-law.
No, but
Could you imagine?
But imagine that she's playing this game with you against your own child, though.
Yeah, no, that's too much.
That's
that.
too much.
Also, 3 kids under the age of 5.
How do you
Girl,
prove
you
it, though?
need to chill out, slow down a bit as well. Just
But
calm
also,
down.
Tez, how's she meant to prove it? That's also a problem. I'd put a camera. Yeah.
Get one of those. Get one of those Teddy cameras.
Yeah.
We saw it in that Holland Corbin show, innit?
Yeah.
Get one of those Teddy cameras, put it in the living room, and you don't need to monitor it 24/7. But you only need to catch her doing it once.
Yeah. And then
If she
just show
says
your
once,
husband. That's
but the
it.
thing is, what she's whispering though, and you can't hear it.
That's terrifying.
Your mum's a fat slag.
Why?
Your mum's a little slag. I saw her in that group, Top Slags, on Instagram.
Tez!
Everyone in that group is a
So
slag.
bad. Okay, seriously, jokes aside, the reason why it's so outrageous is because genuinely me and Tez have never been through something like this. We're shocked. Like, we're actually
Because how
really
can you
shocked.
drive a wedge between a mum and her children?
Yeah.
That's outrageous behaviour.
You know what, Tez? I feel like people used to do that back in the day, though. I feel like it was a thing back in the day. Genuinely. The reason why I say it is because I've been thinking about this since I read it. And I've been thinking. I'm sure I heard stories like this about grandmas doing it to daughter-in-law's kids.
Why don't we do it next time my niece and nephews come over?
No, because then that's just weird. And I would
Nah,
never
just
do
a bit
that.
of fun, innit? As an experiment.
I think, first of all, your husband, the problem is they're in their 20s. And it sounds as though that, I mean, when you're in your 20s, your husband's not going to believe that.
Because you don't want to believe it.
No.
Unless you can show him irrefutable evidence, he's not going to want to believe it.
Maybe-
Because no one would want to believe that about
I
their
wonder,
parent.
Nick, because she said one of the kids says, I don't want mama, I want grandma. Like says it in like repeats phrases. I wonder at that moment you can say to your child, okay, darling, who said that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because kids tend to also be like,
They're little grasses. They will.
yeah. They'd be like, yeah, grandma's been,
Yeah.
grandma whispered that in my ear.
Don't say, has grandma said this? Just say, okay, darling, who has said this? Maybe go down that route.
Yeah. Who told you to say that?
Yeah, who told you
Who
to say that?
told you
Yeah, because I'm mummy.
told you to say that?
Because you said I'm mummy. And
Because
that's...
no one's above mummy.
No.
Because remember, heaven is under your mother's feet,
Mm.
not your grandma's feet. Obviously, love grandma. Grandma has her place. Grandma, top lad. Mama, top dog. Like, I love my grandma, but she's not above my mum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I've just imagined. Can you imagine? But you know what's interesting?
Go on.
So I'm just processing it. Your grandma wouldn't do it to you.
No, obviously
because
not.
you're not.
Obviously not, innit?
Yeah.
My grandma would be like, die for your mum.
Yeah. That's what I mean,
Give your
innit?
life. Give your life.
So it would be.
Give your life for your mum.
So it would be. Who would it be? Hold on.
Wouldn't be anyone in my family.
No, how would it work? I mean.
No, it'd be my dad's mum saying it.
That's it. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to understand.
It'd be my
there.
dad's mum saying it.
Yeah.
Or my mum saying it, or my mum's dad saying it about my dad.
Yeah.
Which obviously wouldn't happen, but
Weird.
like, yeah.
I've never heard of a man say that.
No, I don't. I think
No, you don't need to.
Men have got men cause problems, but I don't think these are the sort of problems men cause.
You don't need your dad. You got your granddad.
Yeah. I don't think men cause issues for sure, but
Yeah.
these are the sorts of issues men cause.
I
Different
think the
issues.
camera thing is what's going to have to. It's so difficult
It's a
because you know
horrible thing,
what?
innit?
It's it's horrible, and it's quite like it's like the worst thing I think that for a mum, especially, I can't imagine what it's like having 3 kids running around under the age and stuff. Is he being told, no, you're overreacting, or what are you talking about? Shut up.
Because obviously she's gonna be gaslit. But it's obvious, don't it? Because if you said that to me, I'd be like, nah, my mum wouldn't do that.
At what point would you believe it though?
If you showed me evidence in it.
Oh wow, it's not even if the kid turned around and said, "Oh, but."
Oh no, if the kid said it, yeah. If the kid turned around and said, "Grandma told me to say that," I'd be like, yeah, then I believe you.
And
Obviously,
then,
innit?
and then what if grandma's like, but no, she's just talking, she's just saying it. I didn't say it.
I'm like, she wouldn't say it though. No, I would have to tell my mum. I'd be like, so if I got irrefutable evidence,
Yeah.
either the kid said it, yeah, grandma says that all the time, yeah. Grandma's like, yeah, mum's a top slag. I'd be like, you can't, mum, you can't say that, even if it's true. No, no, if I got given
But also,
irrefutable evidence,
what are you meant to do going forward?
nah, if you got irrefutable evidence that your mum is meddling like that in your relationship and causing a wedge between your wife and your kids, that is a moving out scenario. I think that's a moving out scenario.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless she's got some sort of like,
Me and Tez don't usually encourage this because
unless she's got some sort of weird trauma that she needs and she's disturbed and she needs some sort of therapy. That's all could always be the case. But always some people are just I think there's a thing in it. Some people need therapy to deal with their shitty behavior, and some people are just shitty. Those people are in the minority. Most people do things because of things that have happened to them. But there are just a minority of people that are just crap people. So obviously we don't know what the situation is here. But I think if you could get your husband irrefutable evidence, because without that, he's not going to believe it, because I wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it about your mum or your dad.
No.
It's just true. The person who's written in wouldn't believe that about her mum or dad.
No, I wouldn't. God, it's genuinely one of those
wouldn't
scenarios
believe it.
that's actually left us speechless.
Like if her sister-in-law, like say this woman who's written in, if her brother's wife came to her and said that your mum is doing this, she'd be like, nah, my mum wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
No one would want to believe that about their mum.
No, they don't.
So you have to provide irrefutable evidence, sadly.
But you know what, Tez? It shows that I think she's in her mid-20s. She's got 3 kids, and she would have had her first child at 20, innit? And I think the problem that some communities have is when you are living with in-laws and you might be young, the grandparents might feel like they have a right to do the parental stuff because they might see you as being very childish.
I've been saying this a lot recently, that there's a certain generation of parents.
Yeah.
Our parents, I think probably until like the first generation of parents that came to this country, they have infantilized us. Because they came here, largely they left their own parents back home. Or if their parents did come, they were kind of like, they weren't used to living here, innit? So that generation grew up with a lot of freedom. They had a lot of problems, a lot of issues, they had a lot of hardships, and they had to work very, very hard to get a footing in society and to make something of themselves that they could pass on to their kids.
Yep.
Yes. But they were also given that they didn't have their own parents and their own in-laws breathing down their necks.
Yeah.
Some did. But most of them didn't.
No.
Saying, do this, do that, being henpecked. Why are you inviting this person? Why are you cooking that on the dawat? They didn't have that. But they do that to their own kids, especially their daughters. They're like, oh, why are you inviting that person? Why are you not cooking that on the dawat? Why are you doing this? Why are you not going to so-and-so's house? They like infantilize their kids. And then when they have grandkids, they don't let those parents, their kids parent those kids properly.
Yeah. It's like they don't give them the responsibility.
No. And that's no wonder us in this generation, we're a little bit infantilized. We're a little bit like a lot of us are not responsible adults. We're just big kids.
Just ask our parents and stuff. I think also
It's like certain people, they have to like get their, not permission, but they have to get their dad's blessing to buy a house.
Yeah,
or their dad's blessing to buy a car. And that's fair enough. If you look, if you want to do that, that's great. But some people make it like mandatory.
Yeah.
Like
why did you spend your money on this? Why did you do that?
Like our parents didn't have that.
No.
Our parents weren't like, oh yeah, let me get this person's blessing, that person. They just did it. They lived their life.
But you know, I think the difference with the way that we live our life, our connections and the time we spend and our relationships with family and how we get involved in that is a bit different because we don't do it based on formalities. We do it because, oh, we haven't seen this person. Let's do this now. Let's do that. And I think we've got better at doing it
Yeah,
now
yeah,
than
yeah,
than maybe like 5 years ago.
yeah,
You might
yeah,
have been
yeah,
like, oh no, I have to be present at
yeah,
this. I
yeah,
have to
yeah,
be present.
yeah.
Now we can be like, actually, we don't need to go to this person's house because what relationship do we actually have with this person?
Another example is like our parents left
Mm.
everyone behind
Yeah.
and came to live here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But if one of their kids,
Mm.
son or daughter, wants to move to London
Mm.
or wants to move to Birmingham or wants to move to another country for work, it's a big deal. Oh no, you can't go to London for work.
Mm.
Get a job in Manchester. Get a job local. What's wrong with that? You left. You left. You went to a different country.
Mm. I think in this, okay, go back to the scenario. I think in this situation, and also it's good for any older parents that are watching this, if you have kids we had a situation where there's that boy wanted to get married and he was like 18, 19,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. I
So
remember that.
if you have children that are getting married or having children or they live with you, allow them to have the responsibility to live their life and parent their children how they want to. You can help. There's nothing wrong with helping because obviously we all need parents' help. Like we wouldn't survive half the time without your mom's help, innit? And obviously you need your mom's duas and stuff. So but don't take advantage. And I think in this situation, it sounds as though that her mother-in-law has taken massive advantage of this, and for some reason is trying to play mum to these kids when they're not your kids. They're not your kids. They're never gonna be your kids. So
Let a mom take responsibility for her own kids and
Yeah.
be there as a backup. If you're a grandma, you're a backup, innit?
yeah.
Like your son and your
Mm.
daughter-in-law are the ones who have to parent these kids.
Yeah.
You're there to provide love for the grandkids
Yeah.
and as a backup when they need you.
Yeah.
You're not there to parent them.
No. So yeah, there's two things. One, speak to your child, maybe the eldest one, and next time they come out with anything, just say, where have you heard that from? Who's taught you this? Don't say, did grandma say that? Don't say that.
Yeah.
And if
Because it's a leading question.
it's a leading question, and if that's still not resolved and the situation is still happening, then you might have to do that camera
A
thing.
nanny cam, yeah.
A nanny cam.
And or do you have any brother or sister-in-laws? Many sister-in-laws, I think.
But why though? Like what?
Sister-in-laws, to be like, has this happened to any other kids in the family? Has
Okay.
this happened to any other grandkids?
Yeah.
But also, if she's got her husband's sisters, like you could go to my sister, for example.
But I have learned that it's
That's
very
what I'm
rare.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm asking, innit? Like you could go to my sisters on either side and be like, I need your help with this or this is an
Your
issue.
sisters would be like, that's fine. I'll sort out the nanny cam. We're on it.
She'll sort everything out, like whatever. Both sides. So you could go to Sarah,
Yeah.
Yasmin. You could go to Rosie, Saida, right? Mainly Rosie and Sarah, I'd say. The eldest girls on both sides. Like if you had any issue with
Yeah.
me or any of our parents or anything like that, yeah, you could go to them and they'd be like, and they'd give you a fair, and they'd probably be biased towards your side, I'd say, but they'd probably fully hear you out. And if you were wrong, they might say that. They'd be like, but have you thought about this? But if you were right, they'd let me know or they'd let mum know, whatever, innit? So I'm saying, does she have a relationship with someone
Yeah.
on her in-law side like that? It could be even her husband's sisters or husband's cousin or something like that, or even like an aunt or something on the husband's side that could help with that. And it's not, you know what it is this has to be treated a bit carefully. You can't go in.
Yeah.
You can't go in going, oh, this woman here is trying to drive a wedge between me and my kids. It's not going to work.
No one's going to believe that.
That's not going to work.
Also, no one's going to believe that.
You're going to have to go in a bit like, oh, I would just like a bit more responsibility with my own, I just want to parent my own kids with a bit more responsibility. Like, you have to go in it that way.
And also, if you are leaving the kids a lot with the grandma, I don't know, for whatever reason, then maybe reevaluate that a little bit.
Well, it could be that they work. It could be that he works and she works, and then the kids are at home with grandma all day. Then when she comes home from work,
And grandma's like, oh, auntie's here.
and so grandma's now formed an attachment with his kids due to circumstances because maybe they're outside the house for work and stuff. So that could and then grandma's got her position slightly confused.
Grandma needs to be reminded of her
Grandma
position.
needs to chill out though.
Yeah.
Grandma, if you're listening, grandma, or any grandma's listening, obviously you love your grandkids, innit? Little smushy swishies, yeah. But don't remember their mum has to be their priority before you.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to instill that in them.
Yep. Right, Tez?
Right. Did Shabazz message you back, by the way?
No, he didn't.
Right. So what's happened is we've had a...
I was just checking my phone and he hasn't.
Yeah, someone sent this massive ass parcel. Look at the size of this bad boy. Someone sent this parcel to the studio. But not many people have this address. So I don't know if it's for us or for Shabazz Says, because we were going to open it and then I was like, oh no, it might not be for us.
Yeah. I mean, Shabazz would probably tell us to open it if it
He
is
probably
his.
would, but I don't want to do
We
that.
won't risk it.
Because we don't know
He
what
might
it
want
is.
us to
But then
film
what
it.
if it's food though?
Doubt it. Could be, I don't know. We
Could
haven't
be like
given...
what if it's like a cake or something?
Not
I
sure.
mean, it's very heavy to be fair, so it probably isn't a cake. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Right. Guys, what are you grateful for this week?
I am grateful for... That's a good question. Oh yeah, I'm grateful for winning. You
Oh,
didn't even-
yes.
You didn't even bring it up.
I was waiting for you
Nah,
to.
you didn't even bring it up.
You could have...
No, you didn't bring it up. I'm grateful for being recognized by my community. Again, best comedian of the year at the A-list A-genre awards.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm grateful for that, for people recognizing my contribution.
What was your advice that you gave for kids?
I think my advice to
They asked him
any
for
kids
advice.
watching this is don't use balloons and drive. Like, do one or the other, but don't do them at the same time.
I promise you that was his advice on stage. I was speechless. What are you grateful for
Good
this
advice
week?
that's going to save lives. I've already told you what I'm grateful for. What are you grateful for?
Oh, just the award.
Yeah, I'm grateful
What do
for
you
being
mean?
recognized by my community.
Oh, not
Yeah,
me
what
or
are you
anything
grateful
like
for?
that.
You're in my community as well.
Okay. I'm grateful for having a husband that when I've had a backache that he's been helping me with the hot water bottles and stuff. Even though that even didn't say anything about me being grateful, but okay. Right, guys.
Right, Shy?
Don't forget to tell your wives, your guys, your friends, your family, your mother-in-laws,
Your daughter-in-laws.
and your father-in-laws what you are grateful for this week. And we will see you next week.
Bye.